one of the things that have happened in the last number of weeks was the internet was cut off. So can you talk about what happened there? And is that still the case? Are people able to access the internet?
So they continue to cut off the internet usually between like the hours of like 4 and 6 to like later, like midnight and later, because it's easier to control the masses, and it prevents them from communicating with one another to organize, because any form that the people can become more mobilized and organized is a threat to them. So they're trying everything they can to circumvent that type of mobilization. And they're getting tired. This is one thing that people don't notice. Like the security force, a lot of them, they don't like, some of them are sadistic, crazy, fundamentalist type people. A lot of them are just normal people who are being paid like minimum wage to go and beat their fellow citizens who don't want to do it. And but they're so terrified. They're so afraid if they don't, what will happen to them. And that's why, you have this whole topic around Elon Musk and Starlink.
Yeah.
And how they're trying to activate that in Iran, but there's still like logistical problems of how to get these terminals to Iran, because the U.S. Secretary of State, I think Blinken, they sort of said that Elon can activate Starlink for Iran. It can go around the sanctions and all that sort of international law and the clauses that existed. But the problem now is the logistics of how do you get all these thousands of terminals to the people over there so they can have free access to information, because in Iran, we do not have freedom of press. We don't have freedom of information. And without that, it's very difficult for the people to share and spread their news and their truths, more importantly, to see what's happening to them. So that's why it's so effective when people with their mobile phones, they come and film everything. I mean, I'm sure you've read about Masty Alinejad, a prominent Iranian feminist and activist who has started this very incredible movement called the White Wednesdays and My Stealthy Freedom, inspiring a generation of women to take off their scarves and very peacefully just take off their scarves, stand in the street or film themselves. And this has been met with an insane amount of aggression and repression from the regime, and they've arrested many of the women who have been active in these sort of activities. And not only that, but they're so afraid of Masih. She's become sort of the Achilles heel. Like it's amazing that one woman has become such a thorn in the side of this regime that they've sent 2 assassins on American soil to kill her.
Wow.